Peace, greetings, Ocio, and welcome to the word of the day. The word of the day is imagination. And imagination is a very important word. When we say the word imagination, or we think of the word imagination, you might think of a fantasy world. However, imagination really and truly goes deeper than that. Let's look at the definition of imagination. Imagination is the facility or ability of the mind to create mental images, concepts, ideas, and sensories that are not present to the senses or not directly observable in the external world. Now, imagination has some key aspects. The first key aspect is creativity. So, when it comes to creativity, imagination involves the generation of new or original ideas, insights, and artistic expression. This allows you to think outside the box and explore alternative possibilities and innovations in various domains. When it comes to the aspect of visualization, imagination involves the ability to mentally see or imagine sensory experiences such as images, sound, smell, taste, and textures. Now, when it comes to the fantasy and fiction aspect of the word imagination. Imagination encompasses the capabilities to invent imaginary worlds, characters, and narratives, often referred to as fantasy or fiction. Now, this is good, and we use this especially when we are reading books. When we read the words in a book, we conjure up in our minds images in order to get a better understanding and comprehension of what is going on in the story or what we need to learn from the book. Imagination is also important when it comes to fantasy and fiction to our children. It's important because at that early age, children should be developing their imagination, okay? Because imagination is very important when it becomes, when a child becomes older, okay? A lot of us don't really realize today how important our imagination is. So it's very important that we, as older adults, read to children and make sure that they develop a better imagination and they use that muscle part of their brain to develop a powerful imagination. Now, imagination also important when it comes to problem solving. Imagination can also be a powerful tool for decision making. It enables individuals to envision potential solutions, anticipate outcomes, and different scenarios in their mind before taking any type of action. Also, in the aspect of empathy, when we use our imagination, this enables individuals to empathize with others and understand different perspectives by mentally stimulating the experiences, emotions, and motives and motivations of other people. This is very important in life as well because sometimes when we are having a conversation with people today, we often do not see their side or we don't feel empathy when it comes to what they're saying. We only see our perspective in our perspective only. And then sometimes a lot of people think that their perspective is the correct and only perspective. But if you use your imagination and if you have a well developed imagination, you are able to see and hear and feel what the person you're talking to is saying. So you get a better understanding of how to respond to another person who you're speaking to. Oftentimes, I find when we are speaking to one another or when we're communicating, some people don't allow what they hear to marinate, to get an understanding of what is being said. Sometimes I find it when I'm talking to some people, it's like, no, that's not what I meant. Okay, that's not what I meant to say. That's not what I said at all. Because sometimes people like to react to what is being said instead of responding. So, using your imagination is very important, and developing your imagination is good to have on many different aspects and on many different levels because using your imagination helps to create your reality. And I'm not going down that rabbit hole today because that's a long road. So, with all of this being said, I hope that this helps you get a better understanding of the word imagination. And I hope you understand my perspective on the word imagination. Thank you for listening and watching. OCO, have a great, wonderful, and positive day. Peace.